English learners tell me, I can understand English. I can read, I can write. But when it's time to talk to someone, I feel nervous. I don't know what to say. I don't have confidence. If you feel the same, this episode is for you. First, I want to tell you this. Confidence is not something you are born with. It's something you build. Think about when you were a child. You were not afraid to speak your first words in your native language. You just tried. You made mistakes, you laughed, and you learned. That is the same process with English. Now, how can you talk to anyone in English with confidence? Let's go step by step. Step 1, change your mindset. Instead of thinking, what if I make mistakes? Start thinking, what if I connect with this person? What if I learn something new today? Remember, making mistakes is not failure. It is progress. Every mistake is a sign that you are practicing. Step 2, prepare simple sentences. You don't need to speak perfect English. You don't need long or complicated grammar. If someone asks you, how are you? You can simply say, I'm good, thank you, and you? If someone asks about your hobbies, you can say, I like reading books, or I enjoy watching movies. These are small sentences, but they open the door for conversation. Step 3, practice with real people. When you speak to someone, your goal is communication, not perfection. Imagine you are in a shop and you want to buy water. You don't need a perfect sentence like, excuse me, sir, would you be so kind as to provide me with a bottle of water? You can simply say, I want water, please. And guess what? The person will understand you. That is success. Step 5, smile and use body language. A smile is international. Even if your words are not perfect, when you smile, people feel comfortable and they want to listen to you. Confidence is not only in words, it's also in how you show yourself. Finally, I want you to remember this. Every person you see who speaks good English today was once a beginner like you. They also felt shy. They also made mistakes. The difference is they did not stop. They kept talking, and little by little, they became confident. So my challenge for you today is this. After listening to this podcast, go and start one short conversation in English. It can be, hello, how are you? Or what is your name? Start small, but start today. Hello, my friend. Welcome back to today's episode. Today we are going to talk about something very important. Confidence does not grow when you only study grammar or vocabulary. Confidence grows when you talk, so find opportunities. Speak with a friend, join a language group, or even talk to yourself in the mirror. The more you speak, the more natural it becomes. Step 4, focus on the message, not the mistakes. My friend, let me share some real stories with you, because sometimes when we only listen to advice, it feels difficult. But when we hear about people who had the same problem and succeeded, we start to believe that we can do it too. Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba. Did you know that Jack Ma, one of the most famous businessmen in the world, did not speak English well when he was young? He grew up in China, and English was not taught in schools very much, but he wanted to learn. So every morning, he rode his bike to a hotel in his city. He offered free tours to foreigners just to practice English. He made many mistakes, but he kept going. Today, Jack Ma can give long speeches in English with confidence in front of thousands of people. Shakira, the famous singer. Shakira is from Colombia, and her first language is Spanish. When she wanted to sing in English, she didn't know how. She struggled a lot. She even said in an interview, "At first, I was insecure about my English. I had to look in the dictionary all the time." But she practiced, she wrote songs, she learned slowly. And today, she sings, speaks, and gives interviews in English fluently. Arnold Schwarzenegger, the actor and former governor of California. Arnold is from Austria. When he first came to America, people laughed at his accent. His English was very broken, and many people told him, "You will never succeed in Hollywood with that accent." but he did not give up. He practiced, he kept speaking, and he built his confidence. Today, everyone in the world knows his voice, his accent, and his strong personality. Priyanka Chopra, the Indian actress and global star. Priyanka grew up in India, but when she started acting in Hollywood, she felt nervous about her English. She said she was scared of making mistakes and being judged, but she practiced every day, worked with coaches, and forced herself to speak in interviews. Now she speaks with confidence and inspires millions of fans. So, what do we learn from these people? We learn that confidence is not about speaking perfectly. It is about speaking anyway. Even famous people started with mistakes. They were not afraid to look silly. They were not afraid to be corrected. That is why they improved. I want you to remember this. If Jack Ma, Shakira, Arnold, and Priyanka can do it, you can do it too. The only difference between them and you is that they started practicing, and they did not stop. My question for you today is this. Which of these stories inspires you the most? And why? Tell me in the comments. I really want to know your answer. And again, don't forget to subscribe, because next time we will go deeper into how to practice speaking when you don't have anyone to talk to. Now, my friend, let's talk about the most important part. How can you practice speaking every day? Easily, as part of your routine? Because listening to advice is good, but if you don't put it into action, nothing will change. Here is a simple daily routine you can follow. Step 1. Morning practice, 5 minutes. When you wake up, talk to yourself in English. You can say, "Good morning. Today I will study English. Today I will be positive." Describe your plan for the day in English. For example, I will drink coffee. I will clean my room. I will read a book. This small practice trains your brain to think in English. Step 2, vocabulary focus, 10 minutes. Choose 5 new words every day. Write them down, say them out loud, and make short sentences. For example, if the word is confident, say, "I feel confident today." She is a confident person. The goal is not just to memorize the word, but to use it. Step 3, speaking practice, 15 minutes. Talk out loud. You can use a mirror, your phone recorder, or an AI speaking partner. Choose a topic, for example, my favorite food, or what I did yesterday. Speak for 2 to 3 minutes without stopping. Don't worry about mistakes. Later, listen to your recording and you will notice your progress. Step 4, real conversation, 10 minutes. Try to speak with someone in English, even if it's short. You can talk to a friend who also learns English. Join an online language group. Or if you don't have a partner, leave voice messages in English groups or apps. Step 5, evening reflection, 5 minutes. Before you sleep, think about your day in English. You can say, "Today I spoke English with my friend. I learned a new word. I made some mistakes, but I am improving." This reflection will give you confidence and motivation for the next day. Here's the secret. Small daily actions are more powerful than studying 5 hours once a week. If you practice just 30-40 minutes a day with this routine, after 1 month, you will feel the difference. You will speak faster, you will remember words more easily, and you will feel more confident. My question for you today: what time of the day do you find it easiest to practice English? Morning, afternoon, or evening? Tell me in the comments because I want to know when you feel most motivated. 7-day confidence routine to speak English. Day 1, start simple. Morning, 5 min. Say good morning to yourself in English. Describe 3 things you will do today. Vocabulary, 10 min. Learn 5 easy words like eat, drink, sleep, happy, work. Make sentences. Speaking, 10 min. Record yourself saying, "My name is, I live in, I like." Evening, for 5 min. Reflect. Today I practiced English. I feel proud. Day 2, practice with daily life. Morning, 5 min. Describe your breakfast in English. I am eating bread. I am drinking tea. Vocabulary, 10 min. Learn 5 words about food, like rice, chicken, sweet, hungry dinner. Speaking, 15 min. Pretend you are in a restaurant. Say, I want rice, please. Can I have water? Evening, 5 min. Write 2 to 3 sentences in English about your day. Day 3, focus on feelings. Morning, 5 min. Say how you feel. I am happy. I am tired. I am excited. Vocabulary, 10 min. Learn 5 words about emotions, like angry, nervous, relaxed, bored, confident. Speaking, 15 min. Look in the mirror. Practice saying, I feel confident. I can speak English. Evening, 5 min. Record yourself saying one good thing about your day. Day 4, use questions. Morning, 5 min. Ask yourself questions. What is my name? Where do I live? What do I like? Vocabulary, 10 min. Learn 5 question words. What, where, when, who, why. Speaking, 15 min. Pretend you are meeting someone new. Say, hello, what is your name? Where are you from? Evening, 5 min. Repeat the questions out loud before bed. Day 5, talk about your hobbies. Morning, 5 min. Say, I like reading. I like music. I don't like cooking. Vocabulary, 10 min. Learn 5 hobby words. Music, dance, reading, sport, movies. Speaking, 15 min. Record yourself talking for 1 minute about your favorite hobby. Evening, 5 min. Listen to your recording. Smile at your progress. Day 6, practice in real life. Morning, 5 min. Say, today I will practice English with someone. Vocabulary, 10 min. Learn 5 polite words. Please. Thank you. Sorry. Excuse me. Welcome. Speaking, 15 min. Try to use English with someone, friend, online group, or even shop assistant. Evening, 5 min. Reflect. I spoke English today. I feel more confident. Day 7, review and celebrate. Morning, 5 min. Say, I finished 1 week of English practice. Vocabulary, 10 min. Review the 30 words you learned this week. Speaking, 20 min. Record yourself speaking about your week. On Tuesday, Evening, 5 min. Celebrate. Reward yourself with something you like and say in English, I am improving. I am proud of myself. Important tip. After these 7 days, repeat the cycle with new topics. Family, travel, dreams, work. Each week, your confidence will grow. And now, my friends, we will go to explain 5 words from this podcast in order to understand better. 1. Confident, meaning to feel sure about yourself and not afraid. Example, she feels confident when she speaks English with her friends. 2. Routine, meaning a set of things you do every day in the same way. Example, my morning routine is to drink coffee, read the news, and then go to work. 3. Insecure, meaning the opposite of confident, feeling not sure about yourself. Example, he felt insecure when he tried to speak English in front of the class. 4. Reflection, meaning thinking carefully about your day, your actions, or your progress. Example, every night, she writes a reflection about what she learned during the day. 5. Inspire, meaning to give someone motivation or desire to do something. Example, Jack Ma's story inspires many people to learn English. My dear friend, we have reached the end of today's episode. I hope this routine helps you practice English every single day in a simple and easy way. Remember, confidence is not about being perfect. It's about taking small steps every day. Now, I have 2 requests for you. First, if you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to the channel right now, because every week I bring you new lessons, new routines, and powerful motivation to help you improve your English step by step. Second, don't stop here. Go and listen to the next video on this channel. It will continue to give you ideas, motivation, and practical tools to grow your English and your confidence. And finally, my question for you is this. Which part of today's routine will you try first? Morning practice, vocabulary, or evening reflection? Write your answer in the comments. I would love to read it. Thank you so much for listening, and see you in the next episode.